Hey folks, welcome back. Let's
Oh, hey, where'd you come from?
I loaded in. Did you not? What's your deal?
Beats working at the cannery.
Alright,
Beats working at the cannery.
I guess so.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
I couldn't.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
Am I really not?
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Game, I spent I don't know how long praising your unique dialogue last video. Can you, like, get off of the same script subroutine?
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
Beats working at the cannery.
Alright. At least I know you have some lines. And a very plaid apron.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Alright. How do you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Oh boy. Is that why you've got a pair of armed guards from the Marauders? Actually, no. Hey, I'm Mickey. I never got your name.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
No,
Name's
I don't.
Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor? Like a comedian? See, this is what I mean about the dialogue system. In the first 2 Fallout games, and 3 kind of, but not as much. I forget how well New Vegas did or didn't do it, to be honest. The dumb dialogue tree is completely divergent. And in this game, it's more like a filter on top of the existing dialogue, as in, we would have been all broken English on all options, instead of all the options we're used to and one dumb thing. And I'm kind of sad that we don't have that, but I won't die. Junior in humor? Like a comedian?
Nah, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
Yeah, me too. Wait, what? You seem... I'm not sure we're that insightful. I'm gonna say it anyway. You seem pretty old to be a junior anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion.
Yeah!
Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
As a musician, I know that actually associate principal to going from a section chair to an associate principal to an assistant principal to a principal. Yeah, it actually kind of tracks. But still, you're doing it. You should, like, be a journeyman if not a master. That's the point. Okay, who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm
If you've got
figuring that
business
out.
inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Okay.
Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures.
Yeah.
Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
That's family for you. Why can't you collect it yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Why not? Alright, I guess I'll collect your fees for you, because, I know it's a side quest, and we are gonna milk some XP out of this town, because I'm gonna try to do as few off-tangent things as possible. He says, choosing to believe that it was true, but knowing that he might just end up being another goon. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna try to... I would love to be able to ignore certain quests in terms of roleplay versus completionism. I don't know if I'm actually going to follow through on it, because even though that's my intent right now, it will not always be my intent, and I'm forgetful and compulsive. Doesn't always work out together. Alright, I'll collect them.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Oh boy. Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find him?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town.
Oh, him.
Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. What about other things?
Yeah?
How long have you been a grave digger?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Let's see. Nothing times nothing. Carry the nothing. You lose a lot of people to Marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see.
Huh.
Hence the armed guards.
Weird. What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property.
Oh
If those
boy.
marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Yeah, this town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed, Silas.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
You're not supposed to. I should go. I'd actually never got his name, did I? I did not. And the game didn't offer me another dialogue option to go down that way. Am I a jerk? A little bit. Hey, Silas.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
It was.
Yeah?
Do I have another question for you? Have you heard about the Hope? Yeah.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
I don't know if this matters. Are you saying everybody's forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
But I don't understand.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Where's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Oh, okay.
Something I can do for you?
I want to go get a high gravity... Yeah, a high gravity stout. Zero-G brew, whatever. Still... Ah, well. Test videos are test videos for that reason. How is this so far in the future? We have 5-hour energy and they've only got 2. Huh? Ta-da. cabinets don't hold things. No. I already have one. Oh. Right. I had that brief moment of, what is this? Oh. 4 picks. Thank you. I'm not a 2-bit thief, I'm a 5-bit thief. Thank you. Hey. Really? Alright, fine. I'll play your game, you rogue. Gotta lit up like one. Okay. I didn't take your beer. I know, small victories. Never played an exploration game like this for other people. This is going to be a bit of a learning experience. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the Jewel of Halcyon. Yeah, I don't believe it. Ah, a spade. Very markedly different than a shovel. Probably one-handed versus two-handed weapon. I don't remember why I want a shovel. I know I think I'm supposed to. Whatever. Doing it. What? Oh, hello. Oh boy. Friends, we are dumb. Hard. Oh. Welcome, Junior in Humor. Messages from Inhumors Association. To Spacer's Choice, Junior and Hermer, Emerald Vale Division. Subject, a special offer. Dear reader, your subscription to the Inhumors Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now and we'll throw in a copy of our newest publication, Shovels, Gazette, and Quarterly. Okay. From Spacer's Choice HR. Official advertisement text. Edgewater Cemetery is a property of the Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own, from the cradle to the grave. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Inventory logs. Burial invoice. Password required. Hack 1. I can do that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Name. Theodore Granger. Cause of expiration. Industrial accident. Burial status. Successfully interred. Great Site 13F. Paid and accounted. Teddy's corpse was missing a hand. Deductive 5 bits from the graveside fee, because I'm a kindly fellow. So why is that important? What do you mean, why is that important? I mean, why is that important? That's Chekhov's hand, isn't it? Oh, hey. Can I? No? Right, that's just stuck. Can I? No, I can't. Oh, hold. My mistake. Transition to Edgewater. Okay. I'm not over this bobblehead. Welcome, folks. This is Intro Town McNewerton. I don't know. Okay? What I do know is I am going to get easily distracted because this game does things like that. Iada, your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest. Say my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. If you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. Just wasn't hard enough in the end. Love, Ad. Ouch. We're just gonna take all that and maybe pretend we never saw this, because that's pretty depressing. Pasta. Okay. There's a lot of, Hi.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Yeah?
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Somebody's been rambling about some colony ship. Wonder what that's about.
Nothing.
Move along.
Alright. The barber shop. Hot eats, cold treats. At least there's not a corpse behind this one. But true to adventure game history, there's stuff.
Keep
You're
your
not-
distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I do what I want. Okay, that's a pretty sick house.
Thought I
Not-
saw time to collect a fine bounty. Waste ammo.
I'm sorry. I will stop the sprats from getting out. Ripes. I know it doesn't count as stealing, but I'm still... All chef's hat. Okay. I need that. Look, as much as I say I may want to play this game with at least some scruples and stuff, I'm still an adventure game protagonist. Alright, you're watching me. And it's in my...
Carry on.
It's in my DNA to take everything that's not nailed down and some of the things that are.
Boss won't let us have any Adrena time.
Who let the sprats out? I'm not over that yet. Alright, that doesn't open. Hey, don't get up on my
I appreciate
account.
the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
I go where I want, okay?
Hey, keep it down. That kind of talk's bound to put sights on the both of us.
Why?
I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
You make it sound like I'm being watched.
The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths.
Oh.
Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
You should get really drunk. Alcohol kills germs.
I'm not allowed to leave the sick house. Even if I were, I shouldn't be at the cantina.
Why not?
I don't want to spread what I've got. And I don't want to bring their spirits down.
Well, bring spirits to
Company
you.
always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's not how it works. You can't blame yourself for being sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
All right, I'll leave you be because I have no other options.
I've never seen an outfit like yours before. You're not from around here, are you?
Nope. Get back here. Now, here we observe a sprat in its native habitat. That's only 10 XP, I'm not doing it. The skin of an entire adult sprat. Did you know that sprats are found on every human colony world? Did you care? Right. Fine. Getting out of here. Sorry for the trouble.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
I have my doubts about that. Emerald Vale. Barb. You. Hi.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Listening to you makes my head hurt. I told you I'm going to take most of the dumb voices.
This is what happens when you eat with your fingers.
I got a finger for you.
I'm Conrad. You
The
will
middle
report
one.
to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Nope.
You
it's
will
blue.
also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
I guess that's kind of a throwback to when barbers were also surgeons. Silas sent me to collect... Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
All right, I guess. I'm looking to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Hey, you calm down, or we're going to take a look inside yours. No, this is not someone else's playthrough of totally normal morality and then murdering this man. You're a vicar?
Vicar Maximilian.
I'm
Our
Max.
man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
So you don't seem to like him much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The
Oh.
vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
You don't like competition? Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I'm sorry, in English, please?
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Huh. That is some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials.
Hard to tell.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. with my apologies.
Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment.
Worthy?
Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
I also don't promise not to punch you. Does anyone let me do this? Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Oh god. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry him out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Okay. Excuse me? Oh. Okay. Okay, so where is Jake Armitage? No? Okay. Light assault rifle. Getting lots of stuff that I can use. You really shouldn't just let me do that, you know? But I can't complain too much. Alright, well. Bye, Conrad. Wait.
What can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. I apparently know things about medicine? Question mark?
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Not really, but I want XP. Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
I can do that right now. Like, as not in the game, as a regular person. Pipes. Hey, I know about Eugene. Why not do that?
You know about Eugene? How?
You let me into your back room. Shrug.
Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck?
Mostly the dumb thing.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice.
So
I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
yeah, ask for forgiveness for the vicar later.
The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
All right. Bye.
What can I do for you?
I've got some questions.
Go ahead.
What do you know about the plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
So, do you think of yourself as good, and you know that you are not eligible for the next round of treatment if necessary. So why do you presume everyone's bad? What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
What you're describing sounds like influenza.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Sounds like British cooking. Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so
That's
we
smart.
treat the best among us.
Ugh. Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
That sounds very productive. You seem pretty enthusiastic about a place that's ruining you.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider
has?
myself privileged to work here.
Okay.
I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Then how are you not making money? Sounds exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
All right. Of course, now that I have his gravesite fees, maybe I could... No, I need to go before I think about it. Those are the people I accidentally came at. Wanted, Guillaume Gill Antrim, from Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution! Effective immediately for Guillaume Antrim. Former Spacer's Choice Associate Mechanic terminated from his position and escorted from Edgewater on grounds of unauthorized use of Adrena time. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, theft, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Generous bounty. Payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. All right, we're out. See Constable Reyes for details. How about you? Wanted, Bertie Cotton. Former vicar stationed at Edgewater Vicarage, no longer in good standing with Halcyon Branch Order of Scientific Inquiry. Now we know what the OSI is. At large and dangerous. Let's see. Destruction of company property, murder of company workers, sedition, unauthorized use, medical supplies. Okay. Doc Maybell. You look like a zombie in this picture. Wanted, Doc Maybell Burgess, former physician, condemned on charges of dereliction of duty, disappeared 2 parcels of adrenatime, destruction of company property, murder, vandalism, and unlicensed practice of medicine on seditious criminals. Okay. So you're just helping people that are already kicked out. Got it. Am I this cynical about this town already?
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Me too.
At least you got your health.
Not me too. That's Reyes, isn't it? Nope. Yeah, just let me traipse into your jail and look around. I don't see any reason to be in any of these cells, really. Bounty record. Close bounties. Open bounties. Everything we just read from that board. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Spacer's Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of Zero G. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails ya. All right. 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parcel of stolen adrenatime, and 1 for depriving the outpost of its official physician. Some of you may remember Gil from his days in the cannery. All right. Man, the propaganda is eerie. Oh. Oh. Wanted, Phineas V. Wells. We might remember him from the first episode. For various crimes and violations of board policy, including any or all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property. All right, Constable. What up?
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice.
Oh my
The office
God.
is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
I have to buy one? Hey, hire me for Marauders, please.
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
I can do
Cross
that.
them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
All right, I've got some questions for you.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Not asking that. Who do you work for? Spacer's Choice? Edgewater? Both?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
I'm pretty sure that I know some people who have never found some things amusing in their life. So, you're a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Okay. Who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics,
UDL?
which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation,
HHC.
also known as the Board.
Mm-hmm.
I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
I'm testing you, okay? One other thing.
Something to report?
No, not at all. Carry on. Oh my gosh. That is, Oh my goodness. These posters are something
A
else.
friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
So you've said. I think I've been back here, haven't I? Oh. There's proof. I have soft-locked myself in this game by jumping places I cannot get out of. So, I am very aware of that when fooling around now. It also means that I might have to end up abusing some saves in order to...
Died a couple
Stop it! In order to do things in this game. You've tried the best, now try the rest! Spacer's Choice. Welcome, Holcomb P. There are currently 3 open trouble tickets. Let's look at the priority one first. Priority, filed by presumably Reed Thompson. Failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. Steps to reproduce. Start a production line. Observe. Follow first batch to heat processing. 1 or more loud popping note smoke. Smell of burned saltuna. Overheat. Klaxon on monitor 6. Flames jet from exhaust ports. Automatic shutdown. Likely as not, Bess got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again. Heading over now. Alright, trouble ticket. Loader serial. Failure on startup. Steps to reproduce. Turn on engine. Try it again. Try it again. Kick the loader. Curse injured toes. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps. Try it again. It makes a rattling noise. Dang it, Clancy. I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Sounds like his stator's off axis again. We'll clean out and reset. Clancy's guts got caught and all pulled out, likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling in number 4. Okay, stator's working, but there's something else off. Have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up for a listen. How about this one? Damned Mechanicals. Priority automatically reset to low by Reed Thompson. Why? Probably because it's from L. Miller. Steps to reproduce. Look northwise. I said look northwise, blasted useless translator. Near the scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clanking about all menacing-like. See it? It's right there. No notes on this ticket yet. Okay. This is the workshop. I couldn't imagine of whom. Certainly not someone I already know and like. Who's letting me take their stuff? Alright. Modifications! Telling me about how to mod my stuff. I could mod this shotgun that I have. Yeah, the frames denote things I already have equipped. I haven't even decided what weaponry and armor and whatnot I even want to use on a regular basis. That's where I am. Tossball blocker. Wait, don't I already have that? Not a blocker. I have a tossball. So is this game like super high ally, or have we even figured that out? Or is it like 83-man Squamish? That's a reference nobody will get. I only half get it, and I made it. All right, I don't know if I really want to go up here yet. Or maybe I do. It'd be nice to have some company. Some what? Some company. Red noodles. All right. Our mac and cheese is still an awful pun. Mock apple juice. Yes, please. None of this is stealing, so of course I'm gonna do it. At least until I hit carry limits. A lot of... I need to get better at that. Welcome, Holcomb Robert. Youngs, how about open last search? Indumati. Huh, first entry. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me, as I'll look up and think of you. Transcript, note from Indumati. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. You were patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. But her name is Parvati. They tell me your birthday will be set on the date she was delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Indumati. Huh. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Huh. I don't remember entirely paying attention to that the first time around. Cute. Clipboard looks like the bottom of a can. No? Okay. Thank you. That's probably the way up and onward. Alright. I'll allow it. Is this a... But there's no... You don't have the linens, the towels safe from the... Viewers, I have questions. Oh. Hello. Still haven't done anything with it. Thank you. Can opener. Alright, I'm leaving the doors open, remind myself I've been... Oops. Yeah. Really? See, I was going to turn off the item highlights for a more realistic, or rather a little less cluttered view, but looks like they're a good thing to keep. Oh my god. Taste the freedom! Now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. I can't deal with this stuff.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Me either.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Alright.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
For what?
Got my sights on you.
Got my sights on you.
Don't make me report you to Mr.
What did I just say about reusing your lines and scripts? Jeez.
Got my sights on you.
Alright, so this must be to the cannery. We're not going there yet. It's a silly place. Wait, doesn't this have... No, it doesn't. Thinking of another game I played recently. Edgewater! In flashing neon! Alright, fine.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
Look, that was one person! What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Mm-hmm. I know some actuaries. They aren't as mechanical as you. Bye! I say that having no experience with this person. In this place. Oh ho ho. I still... Alright, we gotta know. Gotta know. Water, without the hydrogen or oxygen. What? Sugary drink, body attributes +1, lasts 30 seconds. Okay. Not a box, is it? What's in here?
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Sounds like you are practicing. I'll leave you to it. And take your things. Nope. Don't need weight. Doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells? I kind of like that to start with while we're still weak and relying on stealth to start fights, but
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
You...
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring
Very
chicken.
convincing.
That's old Abernathy.
All right. I heard you... All right, you want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I mean, pretty obvious. So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
Silas sent me. You owe him money.
So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax.
I mean...
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Sure, he told me everything.
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that.
Huh.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Why do you think I'm a freelancer?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Wasn't trying to insult you.
But you did. Never mind. What? Why would I be insulted?
Was just you ain't one of us. A spacer, I mean. Stands to reason you got no company looking after you. Not your fault, though. Even freelancers gotta eat. And if that means they must scratch some bits out of odd jobs, who am I to judge them? At least you're not a deserter.
I guess. What kind of odd job are you referring to? Man with a bladed hat?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work. That's all.
You want me to break in somewhere?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Anthracillin. Is that real? I don't think so. I know of several of the psyllin varieties, and I'm aware of. Not so fast.
I'll do what I can.
I got questions. I can't just buy medicine.
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime.
Yeah, I can tell.
Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
That's horrible.
Tell myself the same thing every morning. You seen those young workers at the cannery? What with their unbent spines and pristine knee joints? I can't compete with that.
I assume there are guards there.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place.
Oh, okay.
Marauders, on the other hand.
Hey! You never mention marauders.
It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray.
Grosser.
Marauders are outside the walls.
Expected. I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
I'll take a look.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Yes, dear. You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know?
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Yes, the lion? I'll leave you be.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Oh, so now you pipe up. Tell me what's up.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
I mean, he's paying me.
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
So... Oh, that's not shady at all.
I'm doing right by the town, I'll tell you that much. You bring me that medicine, and I'll see that it goes to the right people.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
We didn't have enough persuade for her to tell us that she's actually just going to distribute it to people that are sick that aren't him.
I've got some time.
It's going to be interesting because I'm going to be having to play this with perspective of not
Friend of
all
mine
the things
died.
that I otherwise know. All right. This is a good place to leave off, right? Right. Certainly nothing waiting for us in here. I'll see you folks in the next one. Take care.